So how do you calculate the degree of unsaturation if you're only given the structure of a molecule but not its molecular formula? Well, to do this quickly, you need to remember that the degree of unsaturation is going to be equal to the number of pi bonds, plus the number of rings within a molecule. So the degree of unsaturation is the number of pi bonds plus the number of ring structures within a molecule. And an important thing to keep in mind is that a single bond is going to be equal to a sigma bond. A double bond is going to be equal to a sigma bond plus a pi bond. And then a triple bond is going to be equal to a sigma bond plus two pi bonds. So after a single bond, all you do is keep adding pi bonds, double and triple. So let's take a look at a couple examples to calculate degree of unsaturation to give us a better grasp of things. So in this first molecule, what do we see? Well, we see that there is a pi bond right here. And so that would give us, contribute to a degree of unsaturation of 1. And then we have this ring structure. So we have one pi bond and one ring structure. So that's going to give us an overall degree of unsaturation of 2. And in this molecule, we see that we have a pi bond here and no ring structures. So this is going to give us a degree of unsaturation of 1 because there's only one pi bond and no ring structures and no other pi bonds. In this molecule, we see that there is one pi bond here, another pi bond here, and a third pi bond here. So we have 3 pi bonds, and then we have this whole ring structure. So that counts as 1 degree of unsaturation, and then plus 3 pi bonds, which is 3 degrees of unsaturation. So this is going to give us a total degree of unsaturation for this molecule of 4. And in this molecule, we see that there is one pi bond here, another pi bond here, and another pi bond here, and then one ring structure in the molecule. So this is going to give us a degree of unsaturation of 4 from the 3 pi bonds and 1 ring structure. And let's take a look at one more example. And this might look daunting at first, but it's a relatively simple task if you're told to find the degree of unsaturation for this molecule. All you need to do is count up the number of pi bonds and the number of rings. So we see that there's a pi bond here, and I'll just count up all the pi bonds first. So 1 pi bond, 2 pi bonds, 3 pi bonds, 4, 5, 6. And remember that this triple bond here is going to have 2 pi bonds. So now we have a total of 8 pi bonds, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 12 pi bonds. 12 pi bonds in this molecule. And now let's count the number of rings. So we have one ring here, another ring structure here, and one more here. So this is going to give us 12 pi bonds plus 3 rings. So the total degree of unsaturation is going to be equal to 15 from 12 pi bonds and 3 ring structures.